Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I'm going for a shave with Wickham Shaving Company, or Wickham Soap Company should I say. 1912 Buddha Wood. I can't remember if I've used this recently, but I did pick this up. I didn't pick it up, I was gifted this from Ian over at the Gentleman's Groom Room in the UK, in Scotland. And this is the soap that Darren from Wickham Soap Company created for the Gentleman's Groom Room. It's the only store in the world that you can get this soap, and I was really thankful of him to hand me a whole tub of it. Now the scent on it is a beautiful sort of wood scent, but there's a little bit like an amber or something going on here. I haven't actually checked to see what the scent profile is. I would say that there's oud. There's got a bit of an oud scent in here. It does have that sort of thing going on about it, and it smells beautiful. It's really nice. I'm not a big fan of woodsy scents, mainly sandalwood to be honest, but then again I've probably maybe just never tried or smelled a real good quality sandalwood scent. It does tend to make other scents better, sandalwood. Things with sandalwood in it tend to smell really nice with me, but just sandalwood on its own doesn't really cut it for me so far. I'm going to be using my West Coast Shaving neon brush. I can't remember what this is called now. Is it neon? But it's got a 24mm Silvertip, dense Silvertip. Now you can see the tips on there sort of gelling a little bit, but this knot is absolutely wonderful, and for your money you really get a lot for your money. Don't know what that was. So here we go. Now Wickham Soap Company make a tremendous soap. It's really excellent stuff. The scents are beautiful. The post shave's great. I mean, if you've got the balm, it's even better. The post shave balm from Wickham is one of the best on the planet. It's almost like a gel. I only have it in Club Cola scent. It was sent over as a gift for helping him out with getting his product over here in Australia. I'm still not sure whether he's actually sorted that out or not, but I was unaware of the issues that Darren was facing personally in terms of his health, and he's been really struggling. I think it's psoriasis, but really bad. I think it's psoriasis. Don't quote me on that. But he did put a post on recently on Facebook basically explaining his struggles and things, and he's slowly getting over them and helping himself with his own products and creating products to try and help with his skin problem. And I really feel for the bloke, because as much as I've never had anything like that, it must be so debilitating when you've gone through life with no issues and then boom, you get hit with quite a major thing that affects your whole life. I mean, obviously in terms of your self-confidence and stuff, it's going to affect you. I'm just going to pop that on there just now. Right, that's it. I'm not going to load any more. I think I've way overloaded this brush, as you can see. I'm just going to wet the left side of my face, and this is a cold water shave. I'm just going to pull the excess out of the tub as well. Waste not, want not. Whoa. Yeah, I've way overloaded this. I've got a bit carried away here. Now I do have Pereira Shaving Aromatherapy Oud, and this has a similar sort of tone, or a similar sort of scent to it. It's not quite as strong as the Pereira Shavery, but I can smell it, and it's very similar in terms of the actual scent notes itself. I'm just going to rinse this tub out because it's covered in soap, and I find if I just dip the whole tub in the water and fill it up, it comes out nice and clean. So I'll just put that to the side, and here we go. Let's start this lad. Now the only sort of downside to this brush is it's a little bit short on the handle side, and as you'll soon see, it creates such a voluminous lather. It does get a little bit messy, but not too bad. So you can see it's already starting to make its way down the handle. If you've got a long handled shaving brush, that's never an issue. Just going to wipe a little bit of that soap off the side there. I'm just going to start dipping the tips and painting some water in. So I'm finally sort of up and running now with my, I say my, but with me and my son's computer, PC, in terms of getting the editing up and running and finding the right software for us and getting all the things to put it together. So we're sort of cooking with gas now. It does take a little bit longer for me to not so much create the videos because I do have templates now, but to produce the video and convert it to MP4 for YouTube. It takes a little bit longer because it's 4K format and it does render it at a very high rate. And if you've got a 4K monitor or a 4K TV, you'll really see the difference in the quality of the videos. Well, I can tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to need any more water. One thing I will say for Wickham soaps is I think at the moment they're lagging a little bit behind in the actual soap itself, the lather, compared to like your Holy Cow, Grooming Department, Ariana and Evans, Barrister, Man Excelsior, Base Fat, Tallow and Steel. I think they're just a little bit off in terms of the lather quality and the sort of overall shave experience. It's still high quality soap. There's not a massive difference in it, but I notice it. And going back to CDB's comments with there's no real discernible difference with the high-end soaps these days, or any soaps that are from artisans, there is. I notice it. I notice this isn't quite as slick. It doesn't leave as much of a layer of residual slickness post each pass. But it's still excellent soap, and it's not like it's crap soap, it's brilliant. It's just not quite there for me with what I would consider the best of the best at the moment. But as you can see, it lathers up beautifully. This brush works an absolute charm. And I know I'm going to get a great shave from the soap itself. Anything else, any irritation will be due to user error, pretty much, which I've got loads of. But that is a stunning lather. The brush is chock-a-block, and let's get shaving. Now, I was contacted by a company 3 or 4 days ago, unexpectedly. I wasn't expecting any companies to contact me, but they're going to be sending me a razor. I'm not going to say who it is yet, it'll be an unboxing. No doubt I'm not the only person they've contacted. I'm a very small channel in the scope of wet shaving YouTubing, unless they'll just watch me and thought I prefer you over everyone else, but I'm pretty sure there'll be more guys out there getting this razor, so no doubt videos will come out before I get mine because I live on the other side of the world. And what I'm going to be doing is using the Karve Christopher Bradley razor. This is the stainless steel one, and I've got the C plate on it, as you can see, and this has got 0.85 blade gap, so a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more efficient than what I've been using lately with the A plates and the B plate. So what I'm doing is conditioning my skin, hopefully, because I know this razor that's coming has got a little bit more blade gap than this one. And if you figure out what it is, you're a smarter man than me, or woman. So here we go, with the Karve C plate. I've got 1 day's growth, and I've got a brand new Voskhod blade. And that's milky smooth. I don't even know what milky smooth means. Now that's just it's not as dense a lather as I get from, say, Barrister Man Excelsior, which is pretty much at the top of the pile for me at the moment. Noble Otter. I find with this C plate, really nice light touch. Don't really force it on your skin, just let the blade do its work. Use the weight of the razor. There's enough weight in this razor. Now, someone mentioned as well in one of my recent videos in the comments that the audio on my videos, oh, that was loud. The audio on the videos is quite quiet now compared to what it used to be. And really, it's just all down to figuring out how to use the new software. I think I've sort of nailed it now in terms of raising the volume, make it a little bit clearer. I think the new microphone that I've added on has made a difference. Personally, when I listen back to my videos now, it sounds more isolated. There's a little bit less echo because my bathroom or my ensuite has a lot of echo. I mean, I'm talking now and I can hear the echo, but this microphone tends to eradicate a lot of it. So it just picks up on my voice, it picks up on the feedback from the razor. So there's pass 1 done. That was a beautiful pass. I've got no weepers so far. Let's go for pass 2. It's a really nice scent. I don't know if there's anything moulding wood going on here, but it's quite nice. It does have a sort of sweetness to it. And I would definitely, if you've got Pereira Shavery Aromatherapy Oud, which I don't think many people have because I can't find it to buy it, even though I was sent one and paid the shipping. But as you can see, the lather is lovely. It's definitely, it doesn't give a bad shave. It's just not as nice feeling, it's not as dense, it's not as creamy as some of the lathers. But it's high quality soap, just no doubt about it at all. The labelling for me is great, it's nice and clean cut. Here we go, C-plate across the grain, nice and light touch. I've been finding lately, I think I've been pushing a bit hard with my DE razors. And it's been worse since I used the leaf razor because you push quite hard with the leaf. With this, you don't need any pressure. You need pressure, but not a lot. But that is so smooth. I'm not going to be doing really any against the grain today. I'm going to try and stick to just cross grain. Albeit that I'm trying to condition my skin a little bit, getting ready for this new razor coming in. And it hasn't been out for long, this razor. The company's been around for a little while now, but this actual razor hasn't been out for too long. I don't know whether they're not selling many and they're just trying to get some views on YouTube or some reviews on YouTube. There are no reviews of it as yet on YouTube. I don't think. No, there isn't. I've checked. Right. So yeah, the residual slickness is nice. But having used, what did I use yesterday? I can't even bloody remember. I used Moon Soap's shaving cream. The residual slickness on that is exceptional compared to this. I notice you can feel it. And this is a high quality soap, so we're really spoiled for choice. I think one soap that really does highlight value for quality is Sterling. I definitely agree with IAMCDV on that. I think Sterling soaps aren't really any distance behind the top competitors, and yet their formula's pretty much stayed the same. They've got amazing scents. For my money, probably the best in the business at incorporating menthol into soaps without it breaking the lather down. Honestly, you can't argue with that. It's brilliant. And at the end of the day, as long as you're not taking a million passes when there's no soap on your face, you're going to get a great shave. Surprisingly, it's holding onto this lather. The Karve is renowned for not holding the lather very well, but it is actually holding onto this lather quite nicely. Lovely and close. Yeah, I mean the residual slickness is really building up now. Obviously on the first couple of passes sometimes you don't have enough on there. It's certainly clinging to the skin at the moment, so let's really just scoop that all in my mouth there. This is the only part I'm going to do a little bit against the grain and a little bit of diagonal work. So here we go. Oh, I've got a little pimple down there. Beautiful. And here we have it. Oh, lovely shave. Now, Wickham's I've just noticed as well, something I'm picking up on a lot with certain soaps, and it tends to be more vegetal based than animal fat based, is that it leaves a little bit more soap scum on the sink. What a shave. Do you know something? I think that might be an ingrown here. I do have actually a few little red spots about all over my neck, and I think they're ingrowns. I think they might be from the leaf. More than likely from the leaf, because it is cartridge inspired. It does have three blades, but two that definitely cut. The third one I'm not so sure. But then again, I've also been shaving every day and trying different things, chivettes, cartridges, DE razors, pushing too hard, maybe too light. More weepers than usual, but that's a weeper-free zone today. A blood-free zone. A great shave. Very comfortable shave. That's the brush done. Give that a good smashing on the towel. Dry off the handle. And there we go. I think this is called tie-dye. A tie-dye brush, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. I don't know why I'm just telling you now. I think mine just jogged into memory, but I could be wrong. I'm going to finish off today with, once again, Bluebeard's Revenge Cooling Moisturiser. Because it's here, I'm actually trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to get rid of all the balms and stuff that I don't really use, even though they're good quality. but I really enjoy the scent on this. I would actually really enjoy this in a soap that I really enjoy in terms of soap base. I think it's a great scent. I think it'd make a beautiful sort of aftershave, a really nice summer scent. Right, so Buddha Wood from Wickham Soap Company. I'll just show you the base as well. Just wipe the water off. Excuse me. That is the ingredients list there. And if you head over to www.w-soap.co.uk, you can pick this stuff up. It's also available at Agent Shave and stores all around the world now. But it's a really nice scent. I do think there's possibly oud wood in there from the scent profile that I can get in my nose, basing it on other scents. The brush for today, it's a cracking brush. And West Coast Shaving have really upped the game with the brush handles and everything really. This is one of the sort of first brushes they released when they started really pushing the business. And it's a really dense knot. It's really soft. It's got great scrub. There's no scritch or scratch. The handle's very comfortable. It's beautifully made. West Coast Shaving is engraved into it or pressed into it. It's just a stunning little brush. It really is. I really enjoy using this. One of the best natural hair knots in the den. It releases the lather easily. It doesn't hog it. It doesn't eat it. And it gives a great lather, as you saw. The razor, definitely still my number one, especially after that shave. I've been shaving daily now for the last sort of 6 days, I think. And it's really performing so well. And with the C-plate there on a daily shave, I've got no real irritation of any that I can feel anyway. And like I say, I'll just pop this open. This has got the 3.25 inch handle. It has got the C-plate on there, and hang on, I'll just pop it out because it's written on the other side. One Voskhod Teflon plated blade. And for you guys out there that didn't know or wondered what number I had, I've actually got prototype, so S303 Proto 2019. So this is the prototype one. I think I don't know how many prototype caps there was made and base plates and things, but what a beautiful razor. It's so nice to use. And finished off with Bluebeard's Revenge. Now, I've had a lot of questions about the Karve razor. I'll just talk about it a little bit now while I'm doing a video, I suppose, rather than trying to add it into something else. The Karve Christopher Bradley razor is done in brass and stainless steel. The stainless steel is obviously quite a bit more expensive. Does it change the shave at all? I don't think so. The only thing it changes is a slight weight difference. It's slightly lighter than the brass, which I can't even discern. There's no discernible feeling when I hold the 3.5 inch and the 3.25 inch handle. I don't really notice it. They're the exact same diameter, the exact same style, the heads are the exact same size, the blade gaps are the same, the exposures are the same. The shaves are pretty much or are identical. If I take a B plate brass and a B plate stainless, I'm going to get the same shave. It's just going to be the metal that's different. Now the only thing that I can say is very different is stainless obviously doesn't patina, it doesn't change colour, it won't age with your shaves, it won't age with you, it won't change at all, it will change with you if you don't polish it. And the smell, the brass smell didn't come out all the time, but it did come out with certain soaps. There were certain soaps for some reason reacted with the brass and caused the smell to be quite strong, and when you're right under your nose, you just get a whiff of the brass. It's not as off-putting as it might sound, but some people just do not like the smell of metal. It's like when you've got coins in your hands and then you smell your fingers, you can get that metal smell, that metallic smell on your fingers. That's what it's like. Some people don't like it. Didn't bother me too much, but it was noticeable. It did actually change a little bit of the scent of the soap when you were under your nose, maybe smelling the soap, and then all of a sudden you've got this metallic sort of brassy smell. So it wasn't the most pleasant with some soaps, but it wasn't all soaps that did that. So it must be reacting with a certain ingredient in the soaps to give it the scent of the brass come out more. But other than that, it's an identical shave. So it really boils down to cost if you don't want to spend the amount and up to the stainless steel, and it also boils down to the fact of the patina if you don't want it to patina as well. And some people just don't like brass, or they don't like stainless, they prefer gold, they don't like silver. I'm more of a silver bloke than a gold bloke. I much prefer platinum over gold, silver over gold. I always have done. I even prefer rose gold over gold, even though it's not technically gold. It's a mixture of stuff to make it rose gold. But it's just a personal preference thing in terms of the looks, the metal and the cosmetics of it. There's nothing different to the shave. So if you wondered that it would shave different because it's stainless steel and it's more expensive and everything, it doesn't. It shaves the exact same. Purchase what you prefer. Don't purchase it based on you think it's going to shave better for the stainless one. They shave the same. And that's where I'm going to leave this video. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.